All right, boys and girls, we are gonna weave our heel to represent the blood of Christ that flew for us on the cross of Calvary. So we're gonna get started after we have cut out our crosses to draw the heels. Now, if you wanna challenge yourself, you can draw your own heel. If you are unsure, you can use the samples that I've already cut out for you. But here is how you draw the heel. You place the large cross on the bottom of your paper and you make a big bow, like a rainbow shape. And then you can do 2 heels on the remainder of the paper. I just place my smaller crosses so I can see kind of how large I want to draw the heels. They're gonna be smaller than the big heel, but look, they don't have to be perfect, because are any of the heels outside all the same size and exactly perfect? Nope. They're all different shapes and sizes. So now we can cut out our heels, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, now we place our ruler at the top of the paper. And I'm just gonna draw a straight line with my ruler, but I'm not gonna draw it all the way through. See how I leave a little space? And then I need to make sure that all around the rounded edge, I leave a space. So if you are making, again, your own heel, because you wanna do this on your own and you wanna challenge yourself, this is how you do it. Draw straight lines, make sure you leave a space, and you go on and draw those little lines. They can be more or less the same width apart, but it doesn't matter if they're a little bit, some lines are a little bit thicker, as long as you have all the little lines there and you keep a space on the edge, because you don't want to cut the paper through. Now we're going to cut on the line. Just cut and stop. Cut and stop. And you're gonna do this on all the lines. Carefully cut. Don't cut it through. Stop where the line stops. So that is why we kept that edge on the side of the heel. There we go, got my little skirt. Now I'm gonna start the weaving with my red paper. I'm gonna go to the top part because not all my cuts are the same length. So I wanna find the ones that are on the same level at the top, and I'm gonna go under, over, under, over, under, over. Can this one go underneath? No, it's not on the same level. See how it's not the same length? So I'm just gonna keep it like that and tuck it in. So see how I squeeze it to the top? Okay, now I have my first weave. I want to secure it, so I'm gonna use tape because that's gonna be easier. Once I've tucked in the red line on the top, I'm gonna just add a little bit of tape so it won't fall out. Look how beautiful that looks already. I can turn it around to check it. Now the second weave. Okay, this paper might be a little bit confusing, so I'm gonna cut off this edge. Okie dokie, like such, right? On each side. Now I can see where my next weave should start. On this in cut, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna end it at that second one on the other side. So I'm gonna go, which way should I do it now? I think I should go over under. Let's see, no, this doesn't look right. Turn it around to check. Nope, that's not right. It needs to be opposite. So I'm gonna start under, over, is this correct? Yes, that looks great. All right, continue on. Make sure to check all the time. Am I going under, over? Let's see. Okay. Oh, nope. Something looks wrong here. How did I skip those? Go back and check again. This one. Oh, see? No, that doesn't work. That cut is lower, so I'm just going to stop there. Tuck it. Oh, there's a mistake again. Always double check your work. Make sure. Turn it around to see. Yes, it's good. And when it is done and good, then you secure it with the tape. Cut off the edges so they don't confuse you and start with the next weave. bottom part can be a little bit more tricky, so don't give up. Just work slowly. Of course, this video is made faster, so I don't take up too much time, but you guys are gonna work slower. So take your time and really make sure that your weave is correct before you secure it. Okay, tuck it in so it's nice and tight next to the other line, and on the last one I'm just going to secure it on both edges and then cut off the excess lines like such, and now I have my beautiful weave ready. Always check if you can challenge yourself in art. If you have enough time at the end of your class, so you finish your weave fast, you can add elements like a sunset. So I place a yellow paper, I add a big bow, line like this, an arched line, and then I'm gonna cut out the sun. Important is to place my elements before I glue them. See, if I just glued my sun at the bottom of the paper, it would have been very low behind the heel, you would hardly see it. But now I'm placing it, I'm making a little mark. I'm using a marker, but you can use a pencil. The marker is just so you guys can see it on the video. Now I have all my elements nicely placed, and when I am ready, they overlap in the correct way. I know where I want to glue them. So first, overlap your elements, place them on your paper to see where you want them before you glue them. Make sure you glue the edges. You don't want those to stick out from your page, right? You don't want them to curl up. Secure the edges. The process of overlapping. Now, last step is to add the crosses, secure them with glue, and then I have my beautiful overlapped woven artwork that represents the blood that was shed for us on the cross.